Alright, this video is gonna be pretty late, but, uh, yeah, it's gonna be pretty late because I fell asleep. I got some coffee right here so I don't fall asleep again. I also got some Gatorade, but it's like a really small bottle of Gatorade. So I go to a supermarket, right? And I go get some Gatorade. And I thought it was like the big bottles, but it was actually the small bottles. So alright, then even though it was at a, lower price, I still got, I'm gonna call that me getting ripped off, yeah. Um, what else? Oh yeah, do you guys like this kind of thumbnail? I made it. Yeah, do you guys like the pink? I mean, I thought the pink looked kind of cool. It just appealed to me more, so I thought, you guys would like that. But anyways, this is, what if Naruto was a prodigy, part 2. Because the part 1 did really, really, really well. And I really appreciate all the support you guys gave me. As you guys can see, I'm in a pretty good mood. Because, well, I'm in a good mood, but I'm in like a sleepy mood. So if I make like some weird ass jokes, just blame it on my sleep schedule. But yeah, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Not gonna lie. It might be 20 minutes, it might be 40 minutes. I'll see, depending on if I want to sleep or not. Because, see, the thing is, I upload the video, which is like a 40-minute video, let's say, or an hour. It takes about 20 minutes for Kind Master or Keen Master. Keen Master. A lot of people say it different ways. For it to uh, recode it, because Kind Master can't. Well, it can, but I don't want to pay for it. It can't take 720 to 144, 1440. So it recodes it to something else. I'm talking about the graphics, by the way. So it takes about 20 minutes to do that. And then I have to edit the video a little bit. Not too much. I have to put the intro in there. Then I have to export it, which takes like another 40 minutes. Then I have to upload it. Yeah, it's like a whole process of like a good 2 hours. So this video's length is gonna be, depending on if I want to sleep or not. But anyways, enough of me rambling on. I'm gonna put the intro right here. Alright, so where we last left off was um, Sasuke stealing the scroll of sealing, because he's pretty weak. I mean, he is weak. I mean, I would call him weak. Anyways, sorry, I'm lagging out. I really am lagging out. So yeah, and Naruto going after him or chasing after him. So Naruto's just like pimping through the forest, just like 2 hands in his pockets, you know. Oh God. Oh, I was about to say something. Oh, I thought I was gonna get. Well, my channel's already demonetized. It's just, it's probably gonna get like a age restriction. Anyways, so Naruto's just like slowly just walking through the forest. Because he knows that Sasuke couldn't have gone far. What am I even saying? And so so he just has like both his hands in his pockets, just roaming the woods, just like having fun. He's like talking to the birds, because I don't know what he would do. So, and of course, Naruto finds Sasuke because of plot reasons. I mean, I can't just let Sasuke, be a little too overpowered. Because I hate Sasuke. I really do. I hate the motherfucker. Okay, I shouldn't have said that word because I'm trying not to cuss too much, but I really do. I don't like the guy. So Naruto, of course, just hides in the bushes. Oh no, he just hides on top of a tree, just like laying down, just like seeing what Sasuke is doing. And when Sasuke is like not looking at the scroll, Naruto just knocks Sasuke out, right? So he doesn't. Sasuke doesn't see what happens, and he takes the real scroll ceiling, puts a fake one there, and when Sasuke wakes up, he's like, "Oh, I must have trained too hard," you know. Uh, so he thinks he trained too hard. That's why he passed out. When in actuality, Naruto just, yeah, he just played him. So now, of course, Mizuki arrives, and Naruto is just like, he's just like having a good time. He's just like, oh, let's see how Sasuke is gonna handle a Genin. And so Sasuke, of course, no, well, he knows. Well, Naruto knows that Sasuke isn't dumb enough to give Mizuki the scroll, because I mean, Sasuke might be dumb, but he isn't dumb enough to give. I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. Okay, so Sasuke, of course, is already learning the scroll of sealing when it. He's probably like learning like a, I don't know, like an S rank jutsu he can't learn. So Mizuki comes along, is like, "Hey Sasuke, so what'd you learn?" And Sasuke's like, "Well, I learned this and this," when he actually really didn't. It's just like fake jutsus that Naruto just came up on the fly. It's like, uh, I don't know, fire style, fire, phoenix. I don't actually. I'm not gonna create a jutsu. I'm pretty bad at creating jutsus. So, anyway, so Mizuki's like, "Nah, hand that scroll over, brat." And Sasuke's like, "Huh? What?" He's like, "What? I thought we were on the same page. You help me, I help you. We have a mutual understanding." He's like, "I just played you the whole time, idiot." And so and Sasuke is like confused. He's like, "What? I got played? But I'm an Uchiha. Uchiha. Uchiha means everything. Uchiha means I can beat Kaguya. Uchiha means I can beat Madara. Uchiha means I can beat the whole world. So, Uchiha." That's literally Sasuke's train of thinking. Because if you guys don't believe that, then please watch Naruto again. It shouldn't take that long. Maybe like a whole 1 month if you just like binge it. I mean, of course, I skipped the filler because I ain't a douchebag. I always hate filler. Just like get on with it, like the storyline. I mean, like I understand like some filler will lead up to the storyline, but like some filler is not even needed. It's just there for no purpose. Just like my life. Anyways, nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Uh, so Sasuke is like starts so he's like, okay, so Sasuke takes out a kunai, and Mizuki of course takes out his demon wind shuriken. And when Mizuki throws the demon wind shuriken, Sasuke got a little too scared and peed his pants. So Naruto just like starts laughing. He's just like dying of laughter, and of course both Mizuki and the fucking Sasuke can hear this, and Naruto just appears. He's like, "Oh, this is too good. Oh, if only I had if only we had something to record this, I would have showed the whole entire Leaf Village what the Prodigy, the Uchiha Prodigy, has come up to." So, uh. So Sasuke's like fucking a little embarrassed, and Mizuki's like, "Huh? What?" He's like, "I don't understand what's happening." So Naruto explains. He's like, "Well, since you played Sasuke, I played Sasuke. Wait, okay. So Mizuki played Sasuke, Naruto played Sasuke. So Sasuke's a little bitch if he can get played that bad. So he's like, this was so easy. I didn't even think it would be so easy to knock Sasuke out. Anyways, Mizuki's like, all right, whatever. Even though you have a big comprehension ability, doesn't mean that you can beat a Genin close to a Jonin. And Naruto's like, oh, we'll see about that. So Naruto's like just standing there, and Mizuki of course throws his second Demon Wind Shuriken, and Naruto just being the 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 badass he is, he just takes that thing right on, and of course it goes through his stomach, but he just takes it out and just throws it, like he's like, oh, that was a good warm up. Okay, that I don't. That sounded like he almost nutted, but he didn't. He didn't. I swear. Uh, he's like, oh, that was a good warm up. And Mizuki's like, you are a demon. You literally took that whole shuriken, that massive shuriken on, and you're not on the ground. What? And Naruto's like, all right, a blow for a blow or an eye for an eye. And Mizuki's like already freaking sweaty. He's like, crap, what is he gonna do? If he can take that blow, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to bring out a jutsu or two, like a B rank or an A rank jutsu. So Naruto just like appears out of nowhere, is like, surprise, motherfucker, and just hits him in the head. He just sends flying, and Sasuke was on the way, so he they collided with each other and just hit a tree. And Naruto's like, oh, is the fun over already? And Mizuki's like, in your dreams. So he comes out again, and Sasuke's like lying in the ground. He's like, Mom. Well, he has some wet pants too. Well, his mom is dead. So when Sasuke said, mommy, Naruto was like, I killed your mommy. And of course he wouldn't do that. I'm just trying to make like a joke out of it, but uh so Mizuki comes again with a kunai this time, and he tries to slash at Naruto from the right to the left, and Naruto just dodges, and he does it again, and this time it works, but he's like, finally, I got you, little brat. Now, give me that scroll. And Naruto's like, he just laughs. He just starts laughing. He's like, and it just poofs away. He's like, what? A normal clone shouldn't take damage. It should poof away at an instant. And Naruto's like, well, it's a special type of clone. Sorry. I think I ate too much. And so, this is, of course, Naruto's own little jutsu. This isn't the multi-shadow clone jutsu. It's just a normal shadow clone. He just upgraded it, I guess you could say, to where it doesn't, when it like takes like a slash, it doesn't disappear instantly, which I think is a pretty overpowered move. So Mizuki's like, what? I don't understand. He's like, I thought, I thought you were supposed to be a little loser who used to do jokes around the village. And Naruto's like, well, that's the past. We gotta look into the future. And Mizuki's like, fuck off with that bullshit. And Naruto's like, okay, but we gotta learn about our past. Madara. Nah. I don't know why I just laughed. Why did I just laugh? It's definitely the sleep coming to me. So, anyways, Naruto's like, all right, I'm gonna take this, a little seriously now. And Mizuki's like, what? I thought you were taking me seriously just like a minute ago. And Naruto's like, oh, that was still the warm up. You didn't know? And Mizuki's like, this is a warm up. What? He's not understanding how Naruto trains. Like, does he get like, I don't know, beat every day? Just like, is this his training? And Naruto, of course, just takes out a kunai and just like in an instant, just like comes right next to Mizuki, just stabs it in his stomach, and Mizuki just coughs up blood. And Mizuki's like, how? And of course, Mizuki can still fight on because he's a ninja. He should be able to take a stab or two. And Naruto's like pretty impressed. He's like, "Oh, I didn't think you would be able to take that." Because, I mean, Mizuki is a little weak. Not gonna lie. Oh, my nose tingles. Oh, oh, sorry. It just felt weird. Um, Mizuki's like, I mean, Naruto was pretty impressed. He thought Mizuki was pretty weak. Um, so of course Mizuki goes for another slash at the head, and this of course gets Naruto, and it's of course another it's another shadow clone. I mean, Naruto's just been sending shadow clones while he's like eating an apple at the top of the tree. He's just like, yeah, he's just like chilling. He has like a whole picnic up there. He has like a shadow clone who turned into a girl, and nah, not a girl. He's just like he has a shadow clone turned into like, I don't know. Um, hmm. Nah, he doesn't have a shadow clone. He's just having a picnic up there. And this is when Uruka Sensei comes through. He's like, Mizuki or Sasuke, give me back the scroll of sealing. And Naruto's like, shh, we're having a picnic up here. Come on, come join us. And Mizuki, of course, I mean not Mizuki. These names are like confusing. Uruka comes up and he's like, "Oh, this is a pretty good sandwich." While freaking Naruto Shadow Clone is just like going against Mizuki. It's and then Naruto's like relaxing with Uruka, and Uruka knows that Naruto can easily take down Mizuki. I mean, especially after what Uruka felt when Naruto and Sasuke were fighting. He knows he can take down Mizuki, so he's just chilling. Uh, and of course, Naruto doesn't want to leave any enemies for when he. What I wanna say is, he wants to kill his enemies off before they start getting stronger. You know, if you ever read like manga, especially like martial arts manga, they always leave like the villains alive, which I think is very stupid. Like kill them off. Like they're gonna come back and they're gonna fight like a whole team of like people to attack you. So Naruto just like goes in for a slash and just uh doesn't decapitate his head all the way. He just decapitates it halfway. So he's like, well, I didn't kill him. I just took off his head almost. So when he's gonna get buried, his head is gonna be like. I can just imagine this. I feel like this just got a little too gory. Uh, so yeah, and of course, Sasuke is still like lying in the rubble, with a wet pant, with some wet pants, and Ruka just sees it. He's like, "Oh my God, Sasuke! I never would have thought. You were such a wuss." And Sasuke is like, "I'm not. You know, I got a little. I was just surprised. It's just, I swear." And Aruka's like, "Uh huh, uh huh." Uh-huh. So why does that look yellow then? And Sasuke's like, oh, it was yellow water. And Uruko's like, makes sense, makes sense. So anyways, now Sasuke actually wants to kill Naruto. He's like, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Now, of course, when Uruka and Sasuke are not looking, Naruto just, hypnotizes them, kinda. No, not hypnotizing them. They just like he just knocks them out. He just like learns like the Shadow Clone Jutsu from the scroll ceiling, like in the original, because multi Shadow Clone Jutsu OP. What else? What else? Yeah. So Naruto comes back, gives the scroll ceiling to the third Hokage, and the third Hokage just like brings up the question. He's like, "Did you open the scroll?" And Naruto's like, "Cut the bullcrap. I know you can. I know you can see me. And Third Hokage is like, what do you mean, Naruto? And Naruto's like, well, about that ball. I feel like that thing can let you see into this some and through somebody's eyes or something like that. I don't know what it does. It like sees the person in like a third perspective, or like a, what's the word? A third point of view, I guess. A third person point of view. And Naruto's like, well, I can feel the chakra being distorted. So, that's not normal. Chakra goes through like evenly. And when I was sensing the chakra when I was up in a tree, I could sense the chakra was not even. It was very odd. And the third Hokage is like very impressive, Naruto. Not a lot of people have discovered about the crystal ball. And he's like, by not a lot of people, like only two people have, you know, known about it, which is Minato and Itachi. Uh, well, would Itachi know about it? I feel like Minato would definitely know about it, but would Itachi know about it? Probably. Probably some other people know about it, but I'm just gonna name those two. And so the third Hokage is like, Naruto, you're getting a little too good for being only a genin. Oh, by the way, if I said genin, Mizuki was a genin, I meant he was like a chunin to a jonin. That was my bad. My bad. Um, yeah. Hope you can forgive me. I'm telling you, I'm like really sleepy, but I'm really energetic at the same time. Like, can that happen? It's I think that should happen. Um, sorry about that voice track. So the third Hokage is like, do you want me to just promote you to like the role of Chunin? And Naruto's like, you know what? Sure. It's just the third Hokage is like, okay, but you're still gonna have to go through with the teams and everything. I mean, it's your choice to tell your team if you're a Chunin or not. And Naruto's like, I got it. I'm just gonna keep that secret for now. It's gonna be a big reveal, and and the third Hokage is like, huh, you know, everybody has no. The third Hokage is like, well, it's always a good surprise. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke out of it. It didn't. It didn't become good. So Naruto heads back and uh, just goes to sleep. Well, no, he doesn't go to sleep. He, of course, reads through the scrolls that he got from the third Hokage, and it's the next day, which would be the day the teams are selected. And Naruto, of course, is placed with Sakura, and now Sasuke is like raging. He's like, how, why, why? He doesn't understand. He just keeps on like, how people whenever they're like depressed and like have like suicidal thoughts, they just keep on saying like three or four words like all the time, something like that. He's just like that. He's just like, why? He just keeps on repeating it. And Naruto's like, he just looks over. He's like, that's stay away from me. Stay away from me. I'm not trying to get whatever you have. That's the emo disease. I don't have it. I have the prodigy disease, which nobody else can have. Now, of course, Kakashi comes in late as usual, and of course, Naruto doesn't play a prank on him. Of course, he doesn't. No, no. Um, uh, no, he doesn't. So, well, he does, but I'm not gonna tell you just yet. So Kakashi walks through, and he's like, my first thought of this class, it's boring. And Naruto is like right behind him. He's like right behind him with a kunai. He's like, oh, So you thought this was boring, huh? Oh, I thought this was gonna be fun. You know, I always like a good battle. And Kakashi like surprised, like, huh? You got behind me with my Sharingan? What? So of course, Kakashi just like substitutes out of there and gets behind him, and the Naruto clone just disappears. He's like, "What? You sent a shadow clone to the team assembly or whatever it's called?" And Naruto, another shadow clone just appears. Naruto's like actually like chilling in his house. He didn't even want to come. He's like eating ramen, going to like Ichiraku, hanging out with like I don't know at a strip club or something. I don't know what he's doing. Um, huh. Yeah. So another shadow clone just pops out through the door, and Kakashi's like another shadow clone, and the Naruto who's the shadow clone is like, well, see, Master doesn't like you guys. He thinks you're boring, so he just told me to, you know, told me to come. Now, this was the last shadow clone was the shadow clone of the shadow clone. If that makes sense. I don't think it did, but whatever. You'll you'll probably understand later. So Kakashi like takes them up to he's like goes to this goes to the roof, and Naruto just like what's the word? What is the word? Not a flash tip. One second, I gotta check this out. Alright, I just went through, and Naruto doesn't know the body flicker. Because from through all the scrolls that the third Hokage has given, he never got the body flicker, but he'll definitely get it. Not to worry, he'll definitely be very fast. Because speed is power, at least in my book. Um, so Naruto Shadow Clone goes up, and they just introduce themselves like per normal. And Kakashi's like, my interests, he does like the same thing. And Naruto's like, huh, I did a little bit of reading on you, Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan. And Kakashi's like, you don't have to call me by that name. And Naruto's like, oh, don't worry. I always greet my seniors with proper respect. Or should I call you my father's, my father's, student? And Kagashi's like, wide-eyed, he's like, how do you know about that? And Naruto's like, well, if I, am I stupid? Do I look I'm stupid? Do I look like I'm stupid? And Kakashi he's like looking at him, he's like, I mean, well, you used to do pranks. And Naruto's like, well, that's, as I said, in the past. You gotta look to the future. And Naruto, of course, explains how his father was Minato. Now everybody's listening to this, and Sasuke and Sakura are pretty shocked. Now, Naruto just goes through his whole backstory. He's like, your girlfriend, Rin, died because you stabbed her through a Chidori. And Kakashi's like, enough! He's like, Naruto's like, what are you gonna do about it? Your friend Obito, you were the one who killed him too. Because he sacrificed himself for you. So that means he was you were the person who killed him. And so Kakashi's like he just like disappears behind him. And Naruto's like, oh, did you forget? This is still a shadow clone. And Kakashi still stabs the shadow clone, but the shadow clone doesn't disappear. And Kakashi's like, what? I never heard of a shadow clone not disappearing. Is this the real Naruto? And the shadow clone's like, This is I created a jutsu that, even if you inflict pain on a shadow clone, it doesn't disappear. And Kakashi's like, that's a little too overpowered, but okay. So now, of course, everybody heard Kakashi's backstory, and which of course Kakashi didn't want everybody to hear, but well, it's whatever. So of course Sakura goes next, and she's like, my likes. She looks over to Sasuke. My dislikes. She looks over to Naruto. Naruto's like, okay, I see how it is. He just like goes really fast and like this goes behind uh Sakura, and he's like, you sure you don't like me? And Sakura's like, oh no, I love you more than Sasuke. And Naruto's like, thought so, with a little wink. And Sasuke's of course next to go. He's like, um, I don't have many likes, but I have many dislikes. He's like, I want revenge. And Naruto's like, oh, for your little brother Itachi, who's way better at you, who is way better than you in every single way. And Sasuke just goes, tries to go for like a slash, but Naruto's like, huh, you could never beat me, and you think you can beat me now? And Sasuke just drops the kunai. He's like, fine. So he's like talking about how, and then he also talks about Naruto and how he hates Naruto and how he despises him. And Naruto's like, okay, okay, keep on despising me. Later tonight, we'll see how much you despise me. And Naruto's like, if you despise me enough, you'll go to the grave with me. I'll dig your grave for you. And Sasuke's like, excuse me, I'm the only Uchiha living. And if I die, the whole Leaf Village is gonna come after you. And Naruto's like, oh, you think I'm scared of the Leaf Village? And Naruto's like, you do know that I have the Nine Tails in me, right? You know, the beast that is supposed to be known as the strongest tailed beast. And you think a puny little village can take care of me? And Sasuke just like, like, well, we could always extract the Nine Tails. And Naruto's like, oh, and how you do that when you can't even get close to me? And Sasuke is like, fine. He doesn't say fine, he just shuts up. And this is of course Naruto's turn. He's like, my likes, ramen and learning, especially learning. I love knowledge. And he does like a little lick through his lips. And my dislikes, he's like, I have two dislikes. One being fangirls and one being little, uh, an emo kid who thinks just being an Uchiha means everything. And this is of course being pointed to Sasuke, but he doesn't look at the direction of Sasuke. He just looks up front. Um, and Sasuke just gets pretty pissed off at that. One second. Now Kakashi, um, though Kakashi's like actually kind of weird about Naruto because his thirst for knowledge is like almost like Orochimaru, because you know how Orochimaru is thirst for what the fuck. All right, sorry for the interruption, but I just got so scared. Holy shit! Like you can hear it from my voice. Like I just saw something that I thought I would never see in my house. And that was, of course, a little centipede with like 100 legs. I killed it, of course, but when I was killing it, it's just so disgusting. Oh, I moved over to what if Naruto was a Prodigy Part 1, my bad. There we go. There's the thumbnail. That was my bad. Uh, I just got so scared that even the picture moved. Uh, so yeah, so we were left. Kakashi was like worried about Naruto being a little too thirsty for knowledge, which Naruto's of course always for that knowledge. But anyways, that was like the day, and Kakashi's like, meet me at the training grounds, for a test that we're gonna have tomorrow, and make sure not to eat. Now, Naruto, not being a dumbass, will of course eat, and of course the shadow clone poofs away, and everybody else leaves. Of course, oh yeah, by the way, I think I forgot to mention, a comment said this, on the first part, but since, Sasuke has been getting beat a lot by Naruto, Sasuke started training a lot more, which meant that, he's a little bit more stronger. He's probably as strong as the Zabuza arc right now. So, yeah. This is, should I go on a little bit longer? Oh, it's just gonna be a little bit of a filler. I'm just gonna end it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know, this is gonna be a pretty late video. It's just, you know, I have to go somewhere. Well, by somewhere, I mean I have to go to the zoo. Looked at some kangaroos, some monkeys, and other things. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I want to hit 1,000 by August, like 17th. That's when my school starts. And yeah, if you guys liked the video, make sure to like. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. I mean, you can always unsubscribe. I feel like I'm, simping for subscribers, but I want some subscribers. If you dislike the video, dislike it, and that'll be it. Thanks for watching.